So over the past couple months, I've done a few documentary style shoots that required me to film people running. The problem was we didn't have access to anything like an arm car or a side-by-side to rig the camera to, nor did the locations or the style of shoot allow us to do so. With that in mind, we had to figure out a totally different way to film the people running without messing up the race that was happening and without getting in their way. Enter the strangest tool I've used in filmmaking recently, the Onewheel. For those of you that don't know, a Onewheel is basically a hands-free motorized one-wheeled skateboard. Essentially, all you have to do is lean forward to move forward and lean back to stop or go in reverse. And what is so special about it is that you can use it without any sort of remote control like you'd normally see on something like a boosted board or another electric skateboard. What this allows you to do is actually operate a camera while riding this. While this takes much practice, and I've ridden a Onewheel for a long time before I decided to hold my camera while using one, it can be a super effective tool for getting some really cool tracking shots when you're using it with a camera. Both of the shoots I used this on were documentary shoots. This means that we didn't have as much time for each setup, and we had to capture everything really quickly, efficiently, and under the radar since we didn't have any film permits. In addition to that, we had various types of terrain we had to film people running on. A boardwalk, sidewalk, some trails, even going through the mountains on like a backcountry gravel trail, which would not have been possible with any sort of side-by-side or arm car because there's no roads next to the trails through the mountains. The Onewheel is really the only tool that I could think of that could possibly do this in the time frame that we had, considering I had to basically just pick up the camera and ride it beside or behind or in front of a runner and film. We also had the opportunity to shoot with a gimbal for a few setups, which was another way to get even smoother footage. And with the Onewheel's tire, your knees providing shock absorption, as well as the gimbal and some post-stabilization, the shots look pretty unreal and smooth. With the gimbal, as well as the most versatile handheld setup that allows you to shoot people's feet and then bring the camera up to their face, we were able to keep up with all of the runners that were doing an actual run on the shoot without getting in their way and without ruining the flow of the natural race that was occurring in front of us. Initially, I purchased the Onewheel Pint Edition, which is the least expensive version, and I got a secondhand one for around $600 US. That said, I would actually recommend upgrading to the Onewheel XR as the tire is a little bit thicker, which allows for more stable riding and just gives you more confidence that you're not going to fall off and break your camera. Obviously, this is a bit risky and you want to have a lot of practice on the Onewheel before you pick up a camera and use it. I would also recommend wearing a helmet if you're doing anything high speed or just in general, because it's probably not super safe. That said, it is super fun to film this way. I actually had the most joy I've had on a shoot in a long time just running around with the Onewheel and the camera and somehow calling it work. Also, if you guys enjoyed the music from this video, it's all from Artlist. Click the link in the description if you want a 2-month free trial. It's all royalty free. You can use it for YouTube or commercial projects or anything. That's it for this one. Just a quick video showing you a tool that I enjoyed using on a couple of my recent shoots. If you enjoyed it, click the like button as well as subscribe for more filmmaking videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.